Hi everybody, I'm going to make this short and sweet. I'd like to announce my retirement from boxing. It's been a blast.
Tyson Fury announces retirement, casting doubt on a potential showdown with Anthony Joshua as fans question if this is another temporary exit in his unpredictable career. Fury announces retirement from boxing again. The 36-year-old heavyweight champion's decision to call it quits marks another chapter in a career filled with unpredictable twists. Fury's announcement came on the heels of his latest defeat to Alexander Usyk in December, a loss that followed a contentious and closely watched series of fights. Fury had previously declared his retirement after his win over Dillian Whyte in April 2022, only to reverse the decision just months later. With a record of 34 wins, 2 losses, and 1 draw, Fury has been a dominant figure in the sport, but his latest declaration leaves his future in the ring uncertain.
Eddie, just give us your immediate reaction. Tyson Fury announcing his retirement on Instagram this afternoon.
Yeah, I mean, I think if you haven't got a heart for it anymore and you don't want to compete anymore, I think retirement is the best option. Disappointing, obviously, for British fight fans because we've got a chance to make the biggest fight in boxing. But, you know, if that is the last we see of him, he's had a great career. I doubt it.
After a tumultuous career that has seen him rise from an unexpected upset over Vladimir Klitschko to becoming a 2-time heavyweight champion, Fury has been no stranger to dramatic shifts in his personal and professional life. From battling mental health issues to navigating the highs and lows of the boxing world, Fury's journey has been anything but predictable. Yet, it was his loss to Usyk that seemed to prompt his most recent decision to retire. Speaking in a brief video posted online, Fury announced that he was stepping away from the sport, seemingly content with his achievements. In his announcement, Fury expressed his appreciation for the sport, stating that he had loved every single minute of it, but hinted that his time had come to an end. He cryptically closed his statement with a reference to the infamous highwayman Dick Turpin, drawing a parallel between the notion of a grand exit and his own departure from boxing.
Dennis, going to get your reaction to Fury's retirement announcement today. Do you think it's true? Or?
Fury's most recent loss to Usyk in December further complicated the idea of his place in the heavyweight division. In what was a highly anticipated matchup for the undisputed heavyweight crown, Fury was unable to overcome Usyk's skill and strategy. The split decision loss in their first encounter was followed by a unanimous decision defeat in the rematch, while Fury's claims about the judging were vocal, insisting that Usyk had been given an early Christmas gift from the officials. There is no denying that the Ukrainian champion had outboxed him in both contests. The losses seem to fuel Fury's decision to retire, perhaps as a way to leave the sport before facing further defeat, or simply to end his career on his own terms.
Hi everybody, I'm going to make this short and sweet. I'd like to announce my retirement from boxing. It's been a blast. I've loved every single minute of it, and I'm going to end with this. Dick Turpin wore a mask. God bless everybody. See you on the other side. Get up!
Fury's longtime promoter Frank Warren weighed in on the situation, emphasizing that he had not spoken to the fighter prior to his announcement. Warren acknowledged that Fury had done everything he could in the sport, achieving greatness by becoming a 2-time world champion and engaging in thrilling, unpredictable fights that captured the attention of boxing fans worldwide.
I'll always believe until the day I die I won that fight. I didn't feel no spirit. I felt a little bit of Christmas spirit in there, and I think he got a little Christmas gift from them judges. Christmas gift early.
According to Warren, Fury's legacy is secure, and the fighter now has the option to retire, enjoying his wealth and family while leaving behind a historic career. Warren's reflections on Fury's career were not solely focused on the titles and victories, but also on the excitement that Fury consistently brought to the ring. From dramatic knockdowns to thrilling comebacks, Fury's fights had rarely been dull, making him a standout figure in an era where heavyweight boxing sometimes lacked the same drama it once had.
Frank, yeah, I mean, there's no place to start other than Tyson Fury's video that he's just posted out in the last 20 minutes. Were you aware that this video was being posted out confirming a retirement?
No, not at all, but if that's his decision, God bless him and good luck to him. He deserves to be happy, and if that makes him happy, I'm delighted for him. I'm pleased he's made his mind up what he wants to do.
However, Fury's retirement also means that one of boxing's most anticipated matchups may never come to fruition, a clash with fellow Briton Anthony Joshua. For years, fans and pundits have discussed the potential for a fight between Fury and Joshua, the two heavyweights who have dominated the division in recent years. Yet, despite the public demand and multiple discussions about a potential showdown, the fight has never materialized. Joshua, who recently faced a loss to Daniel Dubois in September, expressed his desire to face Fury, stating that the fight must happen this year.
All I know is he's been one of the best fighters of his generation, best heavyweight to come out this country in the 21st century, no doubt about that. Two-time world champion, you name it, he's done it. Involved in some of the most amazing, exciting and dramatic heavyweight bouts in the game this century. He's done everything that's been asked of him. You know, the fights with Usyk were two very, very close fights. A lot of people, some people had Usyk winning them, some people Tyson, some people thought him had.
Joshua's comments came at the Ring Magazine Awards, where he once again reiterated his belief that the fight was something the fans wanted to see. Despite no talks having taken place between the two camps, Joshua's manager Eddie Hearn remains hopeful that a Fury-Joshua fight could still happen. However, Hearn also questioned the sincerity of Fury's retirement, citing the fighter's history of making similar declarations only to reverse them shortly after. For Hearn, the door to a potential fight remains open, but only if Fury is still motivated by the challenge and the opportunity to create a legacy-defining moment in the ring.
Fighter, it's up to me to deliver, and that's why I'm saying it has to happen this year, especially with His Excellency, Turkey, DAZN, Eddie, Matchroom, 258 behind me, and sure, with him being managed by Spencer and Gold Star now, I think we could definitely make this fight happen.
Hearn's comments about Fury's possible return underscore the delicate nature of retirement in boxing. There is always a sense that fighters, especially those as talented and driven as Fury, may not be able to stay away from the sport for long. Boxing, after all, offers both the allure of competition and the potential for significant financial rewards. A fight with Anthony Joshua, Hearn suggests, would be one of the most lucrative and high-profile bouts in boxing history, capable of drawing attention from fans around the world. Yet, for that fight to happen, both Fury and Joshua need to be willing participants. And for now, Fury's commitment to retirement casts doubt on whether such a clash will ever take place.
But, you know, it's always best to come into retirement to make sure someone pays you to come out of retirement. But if that's his lot, much respect to him and wish him all the best.
When you say you doubt it, tell us what you mean by that.
I just think if I was looking...
The question of whether Fury is truly finished with boxing or simply playing a game of retirement brinkmanship remains open. In the eyes of some, Fury's retirement announcement is simply another episode in a long-running saga of uncertainty. Johnny Nelson expressed skepticism about Fury's decision, likening it to the behavior of a child who threatens to leave home only to come back the next day. Like others, Nelson pointed to the fact that the potential for a monumental fight with Joshua still exists, and as long as that fight is out there, it seems unlikely that Fury would remain retired for long. If Fury does retire, it would mark the end of a storied career, one filled with triumphs, controversies, and unpredictable moments.
I expected it, to be honest with you, because I think if you're gonna fight AJ, coming out of retirement might get you a few more quid, but maybe it's genuine and maybe he's had enough. And if he has, much respect to him. You know, I think when the fire goes in your belly or your heart goes for the sport, you shouldn't be in the sport. And if that's the case, I wish him all the best. He's had a brilliant career. Gut feeling is we'll see him again. But again, don't know him well enough to comment, really. Just hopefully he's happy, and if that comes out of the boxing ring, good luck to him.
Talking about the fight between Tyson Fury and AJ, if it happens in the future, Frank Bruno weighed in on the potential matchup. With his extensive experience, Bruno believes that Fury would likely win, provided he pulls himself together and uses his natural advantages, particularly his size. Bruno's insight suggests that Fury's physical attributes, coupled with his experience and skill, would make him the favorite in a showdown with Joshua. However, Bruno's comments highlight the importance of mental and physical readiness for such a high-profile contest. Joshua, despite his abilities, may not be able to match Fury unless he comes fully prepared.
The boy that cries wolf. And maybe today Tyson believes that. And that's what's coming from his heart and soul. You'll listen to the comments from Eddie, you'll listen to the rumblings they'll go through. Because he's done it before, and you think what's on the table right now, why would you do that right now? As long as that fight with AJ is out there, I don't believe that. Who knows? What if Usyk retires?
Even Usyk, who recently defeated Fury in their quest for the undisputed heavyweight title, has shared his thoughts on a potential fight between the two Britons. Initially, Usyk leaned towards backing Joshua, suggesting that Joshua might win on points in a hypothetical matchup. However, Usyk's opinion shifted over time, and in a more recent interview, he expressed his belief that Fury would have the edge in a Fury-Joshua clash. Usyk's change of heart suggests that, while Joshua has the tools to compete, Fury's size, skill, and tactical flexibility would likely give him the advantage. For Usyk, Fury's experience at the highest level of boxing makes him a more formidable opponent than Joshua, even though the fight would undoubtedly be a spectacle.
They're going to put the fight on. Hopefully we can see Joshua and Fury. Who do you think wins that fight, Frank?
Joshua and Fury?
Yeah.
I think Fury, you know, for some strange reason he get himself together, pull himself together, and the weight that he's got amongst other ones, use that all. But something his wife was saying he's got the ump before he went into the ring, but I thought when you get the ump you go in there to beat up the opponent. You're nodding your head and not kidding.
Deontay Wilder has had his own history with Fury and suggested that if the bout between Fury and AJ were to happen, it would likely go the distance, with neither fighter scoring a knockout. He expressed a belief that Joshua could win, provided he works on his mental approach and regains his self-confidence. He said, "If it happens, I think it will be a good fight. I can see that fight going the distance. I don't see that fight being a knockout or nothing like that. I can see Joshua beating him, Fury." It's crazy to say. Some people are like, how do you see that? But I can really see Joshua winning that fight, to be honest. If he goes in and does what he has to do and not think so much. Wilder pointed out that Joshua has often struggled with self-doubt and overthinking, which has affected his performance in the ring. However, he believes that if Joshua can make some mental adjustments, he could potentially redeem himself and defeat Fury. This underscores the importance of mindset in a potential showdown between these two fighters. Wilder further added, "I think Joshua thinks a lot. He doubts himself a lot as well. I don't think he has a lot of self-motivation or self-confidence. I think if he changes a few things mentally, he can come back and redeem himself more so than ever."
Who wins out of Joshua Fury? Last question. If Joshua fights Fury today, who wins?
Who wins?
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, come on.
My friend Greedy Belly.
You think Fury would beat Joshua?
Maybe, I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe Joshua.
Lennox Lewis shared his own thoughts on the potential matchup, backing Fury as the likely winner. Lewis, who has fought and beaten some of the best heavyweights in history, cited Fury's superior form and versatility as key factors that would give him the upper hand. While both Fury and Joshua possess knockout power, Lewis believes that Fury's ability to control the pace of a fight and his adaptability make him the favorite. He also pointed to Joshua's recent loss to Dubois as evidence that the younger Briton has more to prove in terms of resilience and mental toughness.
Joshua or Tyson Fury, who wins that now? Because obviously they both have had
Listen, both of them pack a punch. I would say Fury would be leading the way on that one a little bit. Yeah, he's leading the way on that. You know, it's up to Anthony Joshua to prove everybody wrong right now.
Derek Chisora, a former opponent of Fury, expressed a more cautious approach regarding the timing of a Fury-Joshua fight. Chisora, who has fought Fury 3 times, suggested that both fighters need some time off before considering such a high-stakes contest. He pointed out that both Fury and Joshua have recently suffered losses and have been in training camps back-to-back. He said, "I would love to see that. I think everyone would love to see that, but I want to see it when the fighters are ready to fight, because right now there is pressure from the viewers, but personally right now I don't think both fighters are ready to fight each other. So for now they should just chill out, relax, and enjoy their money, and when they are ready they can give us a big blockbuster at the end of the summer." According to Chisora, the mental and physical toll of these recent fights means neither fighter is currently ready to take on the other. He advised that they should take a step back, relax, and enjoy their earnings before returning to the ring when they are fully prepared. Chisora also predicted that Joshua, when ready, would defeat Fury, possibly with a knockout, although he emphasized that the fight should only take place when both men are truly ready. He further added, "They both just came off of big losses, so they are not ready yet to go back into training camp for another fight. They're not ready yet. Tyson has been training back to back. AJ has been training back to back. They both lost, so they're not even ready to lace up the gloves yet. AJ will win all day long. He'll stop him. He has to. Whether Fury's exit is permanent or not, one thing is clear: his legacy in the heavyweight division is secure. He has been a figure who transcended the sport, drawing attention not only for his boxing skills, but also for his larger-than-life personality. So what are your thoughts about this? Do let us know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe and check out some of our other videos on the screen right now.